Hi everybody, it's Sam with the Film Fanclub. I just wanted to talk to you real quick about Jessica Jones. I am going to be doing a series of videos. By series, I mean either 2 or 3, I'm not sure yet. I will be doing the first 5 episodes of Jessica Jones, and maybe the second 5 episodes, and then the last 3 episodes. Or I will just do first 5 episodes, and then the last half of the series. I'm not sure yet. But this is my video for the first 5 episodes. I've just started it. I started it on Friday. It is Sunday now, and I just finished episode 5 not too long ago. What do I think about it? Is it another Daredevil? Has Marvel done it again? Kind of. It's pretty good. I kind of like it. Jessica Jones stars Krysten Ritter and David Tennant as Jessica Jones and Kilgrave, the Purple Man. And it is about Jessica Jones, who is a former superhero who things went really bad for, and then she turned it around, and now she's a private investigator investigating things in this very crime noir style Netflix Marvel superhero extravaganza. It's really pretty good. The writing especially I find very interesting. These characters are very fully fleshed out. They feel like people, especially because and I'm not going to try and dance around it. There are a lot of problems with whenever it comes for writing for female characters, especially in television. Whenever a lot of shows and the workforce of writers is dominated by men. So it's very refreshing to see not only a show where the characters are female and put to the forefront, but they are written to feel that way, and because they are written for women by women. So in that sense, they feel real. But also, in a sense, it does feel a little bit like kind of the opposite effect. You know, in a show where it's dominated by men, the female characters feel a little bit less real. In this show, I do feel like the male characters feel a little bit less real. It's a minor trepidation, though, because this show is primarily female, so therefore most of the characters feel real. It's very good. And of course, you don't really need the villain Kilgrave, who is a male, to feel real in the sense that he is an over-the-top villain who does have superpowers. And we'll get into that, I guess, right now. Based on the first 5 episodes, I've gotten a little bit of his backstory and his relationship with Krysten Ritter as Jessica. I really like it so far. He's very uniquely tied with how things have gone bad for her. He has his the idea of his powers are just terrifying, and it's so weird because I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, so it's kind of cool seeing the 10th Doctor be an evil character and make people do these terrible things and hate children, who the 10th Doctor loves children. It's a good thing. A couple of scenes that I didn't care for. There are some sex scenes that are very gratuitous and graphic, I felt. There's no nudity in this show, but there's like I feel like they last like 2 or 3 minutes long, and it's constant. Like, you know, you see what's happening, and it's like, wow, this is a Marvel show. Daredevil, I feel like it was very much able to make it feel like it is an adult-oriented show, but at the same time not push the envelope just for the sake of pushing the envelope. This show, I feel like, does push the envelope just a little bit for the sake of pushing the envelope, but it's alright. Maybe it will have a point, because it does move forward the relationship between Jessica and Luke Cage, he has, I guess, Jessica's very powerful and strength-wise. Luke Cage, he's very impenetrable as far as he's bulletproof and whatnot. And he is going to be the star of another Netflix series that's coming up, and I'm not quite sure. It's very weird how much they're tying over Jessica and Luke Cage's shows already, and he doesn't even have his own show yet. Maybe it's going to be a natural spin-off off of the Jessica Jones show. We'll have to see. But as far as his character, I feel like he comes off. I said most of the male characters don't feel real. He feels pretty real. I guess he's an exception. He does a pretty good job on the show. A lot of other things that I like is how the crime noir parts of the show, like I mentioned, it is a crime noir, and those parts of the show I feel like it excels at, because there's parts where she's investigating a case or doing research or tailing a person or what have you, and it works out really well. I'm very interested in it, and it kind of even brings me back to, man, I kind of wish this is what Christopher Nolan could have done in the Dark Knight trilogy, and shown how Batman is the world's greatest detective, and that's something they really do well in Jessica Jones. So much so that whenever they detract from the crime noir following the case storylines and go back to her personal life, I'm a little bit like, oh, come on! I wanted to see how that case is turning out. Anyways, I appreciate you joining me. I just wanted to give you guys my quick review of the first 5 episodes. It's very good. The first episode I was a little bit on the fence about, and I've grown more so towards being very on board with this show with each episode. So I'm sure once I get to the end, it will be very satisfying. Don't go to the hashtag Jessica Jones on any social media site. I've already had the ending spoiled for me, which sucks, but I can't wait to see how they get there. So until next time, I'm Sam Carrico. Please be sure to join me, the Film Fan Club show. It's coming back. It's been on hiatus, but we are going to be back with another episode up shortly. I have a review of the Netflix show Master of None, starring Aziz Ansari, up as well, and I'm about to go see the movie the night before. So lots of stuff and more coming up soon. You can follow me on the various social media sites at Samuel D. Carrico, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.